Winter.
So as I've mentioned before, I actually live in New York City. Not only do I live in New York City, but in Manhattan specifically, so I'm always excited when a game takes place in my hometown. I love checking out real-world spots and seeing what devs did get right or decided to change. In this video, I just wanted to focus on some spots that I can't wait to see in The Division, some for nostalgic reasons and others because I know some really cool stuff can happen there. The first has to be the Intrepid. If you're from the area, you've definitely seen it, or if you've seen movies like I Am Legend, you've also seen it. It's a military museum based on an aircraft carrier. There's fighter jets and old weaponry and even a spaceship there, so it'll be really cool to see who's holed themselves up on this thing. It would be a great place to establish a base since there's only one way on or off, and I can definitely see a mission or two taking place there. Central Park is another, and it's absolutely humongous. It takes up a huge chunk of Manhattan and would be the perfect place for some more open combat. It's one of the only places in New York City where you could be surrounded completely by trees and nature, even though you're in the heart of New York City. So it'll be really different from the dense city streets that we'll be exploring in other parts of the game. Fort Tryon is a park closer to me, and it has a huge fort from the Revolutionary War. It's up in tree-covered hills and has towering stone walls that seem like another cool place for bad guys to turn into a base. The Lower East Side is one of the coolest places to go in Manhattan that isn't totally gentrified yet. You'll see some awesome graffiti and street art here. If devs get this right, it'll make for some cool scenery to explore, in stark contrast to some of the dark and dreary stuff that you'll see everywhere else. Then there's also Times Square. We've seen it in trailers, so we already know it's in the game. New Yorkers avoid this place like the plague because, well, no offense to tourists, but it's just so damn crowded. But it is beautiful to see, and it's one of our biggest landmarks, so it'll be awesome to run around in a neon-soaked, abandoned Times Square. Battery Park City is the lowest part of Manhattan, and it's also home to places like Ground Zero and the World Trade Center. I grew up here, and it'll be pretty cool to explore that just for nostalgic reasons, and it'll be interesting to see how they put this area together, especially because it's still under construction, even in the real world. These are just a few places that I'm super excited to see in The Division. If you're from New York City and have some spots you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like and subscribe for more content all about The Division. Thanks for watching, guys.
Dark Winter.